Hi guys, this time I'm showing you another game with my Katar team. This time we are playing the Eliatropes against an Elite player. The Eliatropes, I think known to most of you, it's like the Yugo, King, Thio, Ayan and double Kivin. And the main point of this team is to use the Yugo's ability, which does +1 neutral damage for every Eliatrope in his team, so this is 4 base damage. And he can also use this on range 3, it's called Genki Tava. And he's trying to get in there with Thio, Ayan and Yugo Young King with the group transfer. That's his general approach, and then he will try and kill one Krosmaster in one turn. So our setup will be the normal setup because we're going first. I'm rarely use other setups if I'm going first because most of the time I can't do much in the first turn, so it's not so the setup doesn't change much. So the core will be here, the Ferris will be here, and you will see in a second why the setup is like that. One thing which is pretty important is I here to think about. Most of the time I will go over here with Anatomy, but here I have to think about which space he can reach, but because he can port with Ayan only on this space, she is way too far away from my Anatomy to hit her. So. And one important thing with Katar is I think most of the time it's better to do this start and not spawn 3 offsprings, because you have 17 life instead of 15. And in my opinion this is a pretty big deal, and the point that this offspring only has 1 life is not that big of a problem, because first of all I can heal it with Ferris, and Ferris on this map especially, because Ferris cannot do anything anyway, so he can just hit the air and regenerate the health. So I much rather have 1 or 2 more life with Katar, especially because against this team it is possible that my Katar can die, so I think that's important. So I'm doing a pretty offensive setup because he has no cross area of effect spells or something, so I can just stand like that and have the variety of options with my Anatomy next turn, so I can maybe swap with Katar and then with Core after moving a space or something, so I can reach pretty far spaces with this setup. So let's see what he's going to do. I'm assuming that he will try and prepare his port for the next turn, but the positioning of his Thio is a bit weird in my opinion, because his Ayan is blocked now, so I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Yeah, but I think he still ends the turn with Ayan over here. Okay. So all of them are pretty far away. One important thing to note, that Thio is unfazed. So unfazed is pretty good against Katar, because I can just not pull I cannot use the black tentacles on him and pull him 3 spaces to me. So and especially because he bought the 12 karma item, which gives counter attack, I think I cannot really attack Thio or kill Thio in this game, because with 15 life and he can drain up to like 7-8 life each turn with his spells, that would be a ridiculous approach to try to kill him. So I will be focusing on the other Krosmasters to win the game, so that's why I'm taking double, because I have to try to kill smaller Krosmasters and win fast, and he shouldn't be able to kill many of my small Krosmasters of this team, so especially because he's not set up very good this turn. He cannot port Ayan and Yugo Young King, for example. So what I will try to do is kill the Kivin over here, because the other Krosmasters are really pretty good behind trees or something. And I can swap my Katar over here, and then he can walk over here and pull Kivin to him. So this is a pretty big deal because he's in range, so this should be an easy kill if there is something in the shop which I can use, which does some damage, because my Katar can attack Kivin, and my Molor could attack Kivin from over... No, my Molor cannot attack Kivin. I think I probably should have swapped over here. It was clearly a mistake. So now I'm buying the shovel, and now I saw the sword. Yeah, that was a mistake from my side. I should have given the shovel to someone else. And now I'm buying even more things for him, so... Because this item is way better, the Raziel sword is way better on Katar, because I can pull for 2 AP and use the Raziel sword twice. So this is a pretty big deal. So that's, but I should have seen it when I bought this, that this was coming up, so I should have given this one to Anna Tommy, for example. I don't like giving it as a gamble to a level 1 Krosmaster. Maybe on Ferris, but I think it's better to have the option to give a level 1 Krosmaster a buff or something if it's needed. So, and if I give him a weapon, he can't get a buff, so most of the time I would give it to Anna Tommy. So my focus will be to try and kill the second Kivin and then take some doubles and win the game, such that he cannot kill my level 1s, and I have to be very defensive of my level 1s so that he cannot kill them. So that's why I'm moving pretty far back over here, because then he really has to port with everything and go very deep in my back lines. So, and then I could attack him with could attack Yugo Unleashed easily with everybody or something like that. And now with my Molor, I think I can just collect the karma and move over here. Okay, I'm deciding not to do that, because that's... yeah, I decided to go the bit more defensive approach. Probably because he could reach me here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think that's better to stand here because it's a bit safer. So now he's trying to kill my Katar, and in my opinion, I like it every time everyone tries to kill my Katar, because Katar is very hard to kill. And he has a very high life pool, as you can see. He has still 17 life. And I will get 3 health next turn probably if I crit with my black tentacles, so I'm back at 20. So that's pretty hard to kill Katar. And he is doing something interesting. I'm not really sure what he's doing. He's moving away here, and he's doing it pretty defensively. So let's see where he will go with his Kivin, because that will be the interesting thing. I have the weapon, I have the +4 AP item. Okay. And now he's not porting. Okay, so the problem that this Kivin is standing over here is that I cannot use my melee attacks on him, and also I cannot hit him with the shovel. It would be pretty cool if I could have hit both of them with the shovel, but I cannot. So one thing I can do is do the range spell of Katar, which does 3 damage. And if I buy the +1 damage thing, I have a good chance to do 5 damage if I hit the critical. And I think that's really the only real thing I can do to... Maybe I could have 1, 2, 3. No, there's not really a good way. I cannot reach Kivin with my Molor. So there was the Sakura style. Sakura style would have been pretty good. But now I have to do like a gamble and go one space in and use the item and then try to kill him with the range spell. Let's see how this works out. If I kill him over here, yeah, I'm doing 3 damage. So this is quite a big deal, because now I paid 1 life, and it will be hard to hit Kivin next turn because he can move 6 spaces away. He could move over here or something. So let's see how the game will turn out. And I'm still trying to run away with the other Krosmaster such that his Yugo cannot hit anybody. He can walk free, then he can jump 2 spaces, and then he has free range, so he cannot hit my fairies. 1, 2, 3, jump, and Genkitava is range 3, so this is out of range of Genkitava. And my Morlor is trying, So let's see what he will do. So his Thio is moving, and he's still attacking my Katar, so he's trying to kill my Katar. And I'm still cannot really attack Thio in my opinion, because there's like no way I'm killing him in 1 turn. And if I don't kill him in 1 turn, he can board away, or he can heal him back up by 7 health or something. And also I take 1 damage for every attack I do on him, so this is pretty harsh. So this is not really a possibility in my opinion. So he's porting. Okay, now I can see his idea. Maybe he will he's trying to attack my Katar over here and trying to kill my offsprings over here with his Genkitava. So this is a neat idea, I should say. This could actually work out for him. And he buys also the Sakura Steel for Thio, which is a pretty good idea. His Ayan is also going to the offsprings. And he's also very safe here at the offsprings, because it's way too far away from my Katar, and these other Krosmasters are melee Krosmasters, so they can't really do much about it. And now I'm stranded with my Katar, because he's just walking away with everybody, except for Thio. So it's quite annoying. So let's still see what I can do here. I cannot reach one of these 3, I think. So I could... No, I cannot swap Thio because he is unfazed. So I could buy a +4 HP item on Katar. I think that should be a good idea. But I'm not sure if I noticed his plan at this time of the game, so if I not noticed that he will try and attack my offsprings or something like that. Okay, so that's what's... Yeah, that was not very good in my opinion. So the idea was I used the blocking item such that his Thio is blocked, but he can always use his melee spell to get out of the blocking. So this is quite annoying. I can drain some life from him first before I do something else. And here I'm thinking if I should make an offspring or collect some karmas, but I decide to go with the karmas over here, and then I will walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So he can attack me if I... Yeah, he can attack me if I would walk one space further. So in retrospect, I think I should have used the offspring here, one especially, instead of collecting 2 karmas. Especially because I didn't buy the 4 HP item right now, and I'm not buying it, I think. So this was a mistake, I think. I should have gone to this space and bought the item and then walked here, I think. So then I would have survived for a longer time. Then I would survive for a longer time, I mean. So let's see if I buy something. I probably should buy the... No, I'm not... should have bought the fire buff here, because the fire buff is pretty good. But I wanted to collect the karma so I could buy a GG next turn if I kill his Kivin, so that was quite a gamble. So here I really was hoping on the fact that he is not able to kill my Katar, and also I can kill his Kivin next turn, because I can walk 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he has 2 HP, I think. So if you would walk in the corner, and I forgot that he can use this group transfer to go out of the block, and now he can attack me with the +3 damage for 5, and then he attacks me for 2 with his charge spell. So now I'm at 6 health. This is now pretty low. I kind of underestimated this move and forgot that he could group transfer out of the item. So there were some mistakes involved. I should have probably bought the life item and also not bought this blocking item, because the group transfer wasn't going to be used this game anyway, so that wasn't really a gain or something. I used 3 karmas to do nearly nothing, so... And now he's buying the fire buff now, which I mistakenly didn't buy also. And he can also... Yeah, now he's porting near to this. And attacking the back one for 2 damage. Okay. I don't know why he attacked the back one, because I think it would have been safer to attack this one, because it's on 3 health, and he would kill it for sure, and then Ayan would have killed the back one for sure. But now there is a minor chance that he is doing 2 damage with his buff. If I roll an armor and he doesn't roll crit with 3 dice or 2 dice. But it's not that big of a deal, so. And now I will lose 4 health and lose 6 GG to lose the game. So I hope you enjoyed the game, and if you have any ideas what I could have done differently, or maybe other things than I told already, you can write it in the comments below. And if you like my videos, click the like button or subscribe in the top right corner. Bye.